Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angie.
From Stephen F. Austin State University Lumberjacks.
The bearded hero.
Axum Jacks.
Yes.
Not really. We're from RNA Music. A little mom and pop guitar shop and music lesson studio deep in the heart of Texas. Which, if you follow us for the last 10 years, you know that already. But if you don't, and you're new, now you know.
And welcome.
And welcome to our video. Today it's an Ask RNA.
Mm-hmm.
Angela and I are going to answer questions. I'm so
You
excited.
And I. Yes, you and I.
Let's get to it. Alrighty, so it's FAQ time, or Ask RNA time.
Yes.
It was FAQ Friday
Yeah, for a long
many
time.
years ago when we first started this.
Maybe not for a
Episode
long time. But
254? I think we're on 254. I think we're at 254.
must be true.
That's a lot of Ask RNAs. I'll tell you what. Alright, anyways, if you're new here, please subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notified of all of our future videos. If you're a regular viewer, welcome back. Give us a thumbs up because, you know, you like us, I guess, if you're coming back.
Apparently.
After 1,000 videos. And let's get to the questions.
All right.
First question. Fat Philosopher. Should Kiesel guitars be allowed at NAMM if they don't sell to stores? That's a really good question because the NAMM show is the National Association of Music Merchants,
Yep.
right?
Merchants being the key word.
Merchants, right? And so it started off as a place for companies to display all their wares for,
Coin.
you know, the merchants, the stores, i.e. to come in and put their hands on in person, check out all the products, place orders for their commercial stores. And yeah, Kiesel does not sell through any stores, they just sell direct. So it's kind of like, well, why are you displaying a huge booth at NAMM?
Right.
Because if stores can't buy them, and NAMM isn't open to the buying public,
Yeah.
that's a great question. But I think it's really more of just kind of showing off the new models for the year. It's a big trade show. It's a great marketing thing. So, and I'm sure as long as they're writing NAMM a big fat check for $50,000 or $70,000 to have a booth there, NAMM's like, yeah, come on, show your products.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
it seems kind of odd, you know, but it's because again, you're not selling to stores, but it's just a promotional thing.
Right. But not only that, I think, aren't there a lot of like artists
There are a lot of artists
there?
that show up.
So I
yeah.
would think that they would want to show off their merchandise because they are a merchant. They are a merchant.
They are their own merchant.
Right. So they would want for other artists to see because you never know who you might get to
Yeah.
endorse your product.
You might find
that
an
way.
artist most of the artists who are there with the companies that they already work with.
Right.
But you might come across a few artists who are kind of unhappy with their current deal.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you can snatch them away
Right.
at NAMM.
Right out of the air.
Snatch them right out of the air. But it's interesting though because how cost effective is setting up a booth at the NAMM show versus what they already do, which is
Right.
sending guitars out to YouTubers and social media marketing. So it's kind of a really expensive media thing. If it's just for media, that's quite an expensive thing.
Right.
But also, I guess to be looked at as a legit brand, you know, if you have a booth at NAMM, then like, oh,
Yeah.
you're a real thing. So, I don't know. Great question though. I always think it's kind of funny that because they don't sell to dealers, it's like, why are you spending all this money?
Why are you there?
Why are you there then?
Yeah.
And then a second question, I did a slap.
Ain't it?
There was a slap.
I think that was like the fourth one.
That was the second one, I think. Second
Okay.
slap so far. Second question from Fat Philosopher. What do you think of the headless guitar trend? Do you carry any headless guitars? I do not, because you can't hang them up. There's no headstock. No, none of the companies that we carry manufacture headless guitars. You know, they're kind of interesting. Like my buddy Pat had a Strandberg for a while, and my friend Adam Ironside has a Strandberg he still plays, and you know, they look really interesting on screen. I'm like, man, that's really interesting. I kind of wanted one for a little bit.
That was a long pause.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted one But really only because some of my friends had one. I'm like, oh, you have one? I kind of want one. Mm-hmm. But I never did really pull the trigger on them. But
yeah.
And I played one at the Dallas Guitar Show. At the Dallas Guitar Show, there was a booth that had some guitars, different brands. And they had a couple of Strandbergs. I'm like, I want to pick this up and hold it and like see what it feels like. And, you know, it's the Strandbergs particularly are very ergonomic. Mm-hmm. And the way they're made makes a lot of sense because you can hold it any way you want to and it's comfortable. But I don't think it's really for me. Mm. Just the look of it, you know. And let's be honest, we care what guitars look like.
Yes, he does.
Yes, people do. So, yeah, you know, but I don't hate them or anything. And if people want them, they should buy one. But it's not really my thing, but it's just not, none of the brands we carry make them. So we don't carry them. So, there you go. What do you guys think about headless guitars? Tell us below in the comment section. Next question, Walking Dead 1369. Mm-hmm. Hashtag lockdown. Woo-hoo. Is there anything you guys are working on, musically or in general, home or yard improvements, etc., during the lockdown? I know here, Lowe's and Home Depot are packed every weekend. Yeah. Social distancing, but not at Lowe's or Walmart. We're all packed in together.
Or Dollar General.
We're all cracked in together.
That too.
Yeah. Anything we're working on? I did another mini slap.
Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to. That was
completely
unintentional mini slap.
Yes, we've been working on some yard improvements.
Angela has been working on some yard improvements.
Yes.
Quite
diligently.
Vivaciously.
Yes.
Vigorously.
Sore muscles and all. So yeah, we're doing that.
How much you been doing?
Landscaping my parents' yard.
Mm-hmm.
So no social distancing there. Landscaping my parents' yard and...
it is less than 10 people though.
Yeah, it's true.
So you're fine.
Yeah, no, it's family. And then filling in holes because we had a tree in our backyard and they mulched it down. They like shredded it down to like nothing. And so and it was a huge tree. So all the roots are decomposing and well, really from the get-go because they grounded it down so far down instead of leaving a flat stump, kind of flush to the ground. The ground is sinking.
We have a hole.
We have a hole in our yard and it's been gathering water and the dogs have just been going crazy over it. So we've been going to a friend's house in the country.
Social distancing.
Still social distancing because he owns like 100 acres. So we're like...
You don't actually see him.
We never see him. So we go to this pile of dirt at his house about 15 minutes away from our house and then we come and buckets upon buckets, and we've just been packing in dirt to kind of level it out, putting rocks down, putting stuff down, and then I'm landscaping around it, and weed eating and planting flowers and just
planting
all
trees.
Kinds of things, because I love to do that kind of stuff. That is if I could do anything, we talked about jobs, I would totally be a landscaper or have a landscaping business. I would do that totally. Because I love to mow, I love to weed eat, I love to pull weeds, I love to chop down trees, I love to do all that stuff. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Yes. Crocheting, I have a lot of crochet work, and I've been painting. Because I got paints. It was my birthday, Tuesday. So I got quite a few paints. Thank you. I got quite a few paints and canvases, but I have a few cabinets in our house that are just gray, like a bluish gray that I painted years ago. Mm-hmm.
Chalk paint.
Yeah, chalk paint. So I'm going over it with some detail. There's a cabinet we have in our closet that's like my shoe cabinet. And so I'm painting all these really pretty stuff on there. There's a few Insta stories if you follow me.
You have a shoe cabinet.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be bigger.
I think it does too, but let's not go there. So I've been painting that. I'm going to paint our china cabinet that I painted a while back, which is basically a Frankenstein thing of a piece that was going to get chunked out that Ryan's dad had, and my childhood makeup table that I've put together and made a really beautiful china cabinet actually out of it. And so I'm going to add some really pretty detail and stuff like that. So things like that. That's what I've been working on. And then all of this stuff. I mean, we've been busy. We haven't not been.
Yes.
Or not been busy. We haven't not been busy.
I haven't been working on anything other than trying to catch up on video lessons for our students.
He's been working like a tornado.
My battery's about to die.
Shut up.
A tornado through a trailer park. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like.
Tearing it up.
Busier than a twister through a trailer park.
That's right. You have been. You've been very busy.
Yeah.
Doing all those videos and editing and everything.
Yeah, trying to. And teaching Skype lessons. Mm-hmm. But then my dad fell and broke his ankle last Friday. Yeah. So today's Friday, a week ago. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to help take care of him. Take him to doctor's appointments and orthopedics. I lost an entire day taking him to doctor's appointments in Tyler. So even more, I was already behind on filming some stuff for some students, and then that put me further back. So I'm just like, I haven't done anything but like try to.
And we skipped to ask RNA.
Yeah, try to keep RNA music going. That's all I've been doing.
Yes.
And playing video games.
Yes, to unwind.
Yeah,
not until like midnight.
Yeah, because it's it's sort of a stressful. I mean, a lot of people are stressed out right now. I think with the lockdown and worrying about their businesses or worrying about their jobs,
family's health,
or all that kinds of stuff, finances, health stuff. So I think there's a lot of stress going on. I've certainly kind of dealt with that too. Yeah. And sort of, I have a few days where I'm like, I just can't handle this anymore. Like worrying about stuff. So I'm going to play some Red Dead Redemption, which I haven't played in literally 2 years. I loaded it up to play it because I wanted to shoot some stuff.
Them dirty dogs.
I want to ride some horses and hunt some bears and shoot some outlaws, even though you're an outlaw. Yeah. You're just shooting other outlaws and some lawmen.
Yeah.
Law dogs, Kansas law dogs. So I've been playing, that's kind of what I've done when I'm at home. And I'm like, I don't want to think about COVID-19 or, lessons.
I try not to think about it at all.
Like, I'm going to play some Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
So that's been it. Yard work and Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah. What have you guys been doing around the house lately?
Yeah.
Any projects?
Getting stuff done?
Let us know below. We need to know. Next question. Jim Grew. #lockdown. I live in Florida and we have been stricken from the map because of this current situation. Will Texas survive or will it also be stricken out of existence? I always enjoy seeing your video masterworks. #peace, #love. Have they been stricken from the map?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure either.
People talk about y'all.
Yeah.
Talk about the beaches.
Florida man goes
kid.
to the beach.
Yeah.
And rides a sea turtle. Illegally.
I think people are still talking about the spring break kiddos and stuff like that. I don't know what the the pandemic or whatever you want to call it, the beep beep, is like in Florida. I really have only been keeping track of what the White House has been saying more than what other states have been saying.
Yeah. It seems like there's some pretty harsh things going on in Florida with as far as the laws and what you can do and how the government is violating your rights.
Yeah.
Constitutional rights. They seem to be really
Bill of Rights,
kind of doing away with the whole Bill of Rights very aggressively in Florida.
Yeah, it's like that the New Jersey governor. He was like, "Well, I really wasn't thinking about the Bill of Rights when I made this decision." I'm like,
New Jersey governor.
Well,
I wasn't thinking about the Bill of Rights.
You really
I
should.
don't really care about that. It's not important.
But I don't think Texas will ever go that far because Governor Abbott is a conservative and he is very pro freedom. Yeah.
Imagine that. Texas people are pro freedom.
I can't imagine. So I don't think so. And I mean, even though we have very liberal,
there are pockets,
and it's mostly our major cities:
Austin, Houston,
Dallas, like actual Dallas,
San Antonio, a little bit,
but for the most part, Texas is comprised of mostly the rural people. There's
Rural.
in between all the in-betweens, the little towns that are, 100,000.
There's a lot of
and
people
less.
that don't
So-
live in Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio.
Because there's many towns that have 50,000, 100,000, 10,000. Many towns in Texas, obviously, because we're the largest state.
We're huge. Yeah, we're the biggest state of all 50 states. We're the biggest.
So, anyways,
Second largest population. I'll give California that. I think California beats us on population.
Yeah,
But who wants to live in California?
right.
California is
Weirdos.
basically another country.
Love you guys. Love you. Love you.
Except for my friends who live there that I like a lot.
Love you so much. Just you few people. Like a pocket of people.
But they said, the governor of Texas has already, for the last few weeks, been talking about, hey, we got to figure out a way to kind of open our economy back up and do some things. Because if Texas were its own country, which it is, it has the 11th largest economy in the world.
Yeah.
The 11th largest economy on the planet is literally the state of Texas.
Yes. A lot of people come through Dallas and Austin to do major business with oil and just
there's a lot of industries here.
A lot of tech industries, a lot of stuff here. So I don't think Texas is in any hurry to be stricken from the map.
We'll survive.
We will, definitely.
There's a whole passel of survivors living
even if we
here.
have to chop off the top half and just keep on going. I don't know. Which I mean the rest of y'all. We'll keep going.
Howdy, y'all.
Yes.
You want us to come bail you out, Louisiana?
We will.
Oh, you need us to come to your rescue, Louisiana?
We'll just take you.
Come on over.
Bring that territory back in.
But
bring
you're
it
Texans
in like a hug. But yes, but you will be
you're
Texas. But yeah, I don't.
We can absorb Oklahoma and Louisiana.
We totally could.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
they're welcome to be.
What's to the west? Is it New Mexico?
Yeah.
New Mexico?
Colorado is up on the corner.
It's like the little
nugget of Colorado.
Texas borders, Colorado.
Yeah.
So we'll claim Colorado.
Colorado can come.
They have to get rid of quite a few things.
They can become
because they're very liberal.
They could. Yeah, they're probably not going to come. We probably have to invade Colorado. I think Oklahoma.
We'll take it by force.
Oklahoma and Louisiana would come willingly.
We're going to get demonetized. Yeah. We need to
Heck
stop.
Yeah. Heck yeah, we can be part of Texas. Let's make Texas even bigger.
Make Texas
Colorado
great again.
Yeah. don't ever say that. Don't you ever say that. We are already great and have never stopped being great, except for the Dallas Cowboys. They stopped being great a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, we went
I
off
think
the
we'll be fine.
rails.
All right. Well, just ask us questions about Texas if you want us to see us ramble. Thanks for the question, Jim. Appreciate it, man. Jim. Did I say Glenn?
No, you
I said Jim. Because the next question is from Glenn Ferguson. Super dumb question, but do you happen to know if the black shirt you are wearing is 100% cotton?
Is it
this one? No. He's talking about the one from last week.
Yeah, but is this one? I know that because you weren't wearing this.
This is a blend.
No, it isn't. 100%, y'all.
Is it?
This is? Yes, it says 100% cotton.
Okay.
Yes.
This one actually is 100% cotton. Stephen F. Austin. Action Jacks. He's talking about my RNA Music shirt from last week with the green. Mm-hmm. Now it's a Dickies shirt. It had a Dickies label on it. Mm-hmm. This is not a Dickies shirt. Dickies headquarters is in Texas. By the way.
What do you know?
Dickies clothing, made in Honduras, headquartered in Texas.
It counts.
So we do a lot of importing through Texas. I think that one actually is 100% cotton. Now, the thing I like about Dickies t-shirts is, first of all, they're very generously sized. If you are a Texas-sized fellow, not a Rhode Island-sized fellow, but a Texas-sized fellow. The Dickies shirts are a little bit longer, just normal. Plus, you can buy them in talls. So if you're very tall, and they're pre-shrunk. And the thing with the Dickies, even though they're 100% cotton, they don't tend to shrink.
Right.
When you wash them,
and they're just like really thick ply.
Yeah, they're like this is a Gildan.
Yeah, it feels like Gildan.
This is a Gildan, which is okay. We sold a lot of RNA shirts that are Gildans.
Gildan. Mm-hmm.
Dickies are legit though.
Too legit.
Love them. Comfortable. That one was. You can't really buy that one. Like if you go to our Teespring store, by the way, if you would like to support RNA music and go buy
Thank you, those of you who have.
Oh man, you guys have been buying some RNA shirts and swaggity swag, supporting small mom and pops. Yes. Thank you. Teespring store in the link below. You can go get you some swaggity swag. You know, but unfortunately, you cannot get a Dickies RNA music shirt through our Teespring store because they're not one of the shirts that they use. It's mostly Gildan, Fruit of the Loom stuff. Because Dickies are expensive because they're nice and they're good and they wear really well, so they cost as you'd expect. They're not Fruit of the Loom shirts. No, they're Dickies
or Hanes.
They're Texas made in Honduras shirts. But way back when we were doing a lot of screen printing locally, I would take some Dickies shirts of my own and go have them screen print just for me because I'm the boss and I can do that.
You can do that.
I can do that. But we haven't found a way to source our shirts. I would love to have all of our RNA shirts be Dickies shirts, but the cost would be prohibitive. I don't know that people would want to buy a $30 just a t-shirt. You know, I don't know, plus shipping or whatever. But I highly recommend Dickies t-shirts. Go buy one. If you've never worn one.
They sell them at Walmart.
They got them at Walmart.
Where the men's work shirts are.
Yeah, and they even have talls. If you want a large tall, extra large tall, 2 extra large tall, you can get them. Go try one. I mean, they're like $9 at Walmart just for the shirt.
Yep.
9, 10, $12. Go get you one. Highly recommend. Love Dickies. Texas. All right, next question. Just Fun Guitar. Oh, more Texas questions. Just Fun Guitar from the England Shire. Hey, RNA. Thank you for the answer. Hashtag KTMA. Hashtag lockdown. New questions. How are your pets handling the lockdown? And 2, will Texas remain a part of the U.S. or become a separate country like it used to be? We can only hope, Chris. All right, first question from Just Fun Guitar. How are our pets handling the lockdown?
I think they're fine. They haven't really noticed anything different, I don't think, because there's always someone home.
Our giant werewolf-sized German Shepherd loves it because Angela has been filling the backyard with dirt. And she likes to dig in that dirt and create more holes for Angela to try to fill. Stop being stupid. You're making me mad digging up in the yard. See? This is where the tree was that Angela's worked at super hard to get filled in with dirt. That's a little hole. I just filled in a huge hole that this biscuit created over there. Hey! Come at me, bro. They're very playful this morning. She's having fun watching me fill in dirt holes. It's a little game that we play. She digs, I fill. What a great game. You're going to get a hoe upside the head if you keep doing this. Not really. We do not condone animal abuse. Why don't you breathe a little bit louder? Heavy breathing intensifies. Oh, she's gonna get you. Hey, don't play so rough.
Yes, so she's been enjoying me being outside a lot. She plays very rough.
She's aggressive.
She's a very aggressive dog in a sweet puppy dog way.
Like a Texan.
Yes.
Very sweet, but will mess you up.
Yes. Doesn't know her own strength.
That's what it is. She doesn't know she's a giant werewolf.
I don't think any of our dogs really have noticed a lot because...
You think they're happier because we're home more?
Probably. But, they're just doing their thing like they normally do.
Yeah. They're not really phased. They're enjoying more dirt to dig in.
Yeah, because Nicholas is usually home. Most of his days, he doesn't go to work until the evening. And so he's home. And then Aiden's home most of the time anyways. So they have never been without a human interaction. Even when we went on trips like last year, we had somebody come and stay at the house so they can continue human interaction and their schedule wasn't off. So they've never really experienced complete pandemonium, stress kind of, stuff, but they're doing good.
They're doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
They're
spoiled little girls.
All 18 of them.
Yes.
Will Texas remain part of the U.S. or become a separate country like it used to be? Well, it just depends on how much further and deeper this apocalypse goes.
Yes.
I could see us doing our own thing, but I think it'd have to be like...
extreme circumstances.
Yeah, I think we have to have like nuclear war or, We've been watching Jericho lately.
Yes, we have that old series. But
on Netflix?
Netflix. Mm-hmm. There's only 2 seasons of Jericho. But I think it would take like an extreme violation of civil liberties.
Yeah.
And an extreme overbearing of the government to strip away everything. And then war. Like some kind of act of war for us to go, no, we're going to come away from this. We're going to...
Screw you guys.
We're going home.
Y'all are leaving.
And putting up our own wall. So, I don't know. I don't think Texas really has it in them anymore.
I don't think it will happen.
Like that. Like I said, we have too many liberal towns.
Yeah.
That I think it would cause more trouble than it would be worth. So
I think if any state could leave the union and survive, I think Texas is the one.
Oh, definitely.
Where I think we're the only ones who could potentially pull it off.
It'd be something like...
that'd be it. We would be the only ones.
We'd team up with Mexico and we're like, now we control everything.
No, we would invade Mexico probably and take over Mexico. I don't know that would happen. There's a lot of drug cartels in Mexico.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guns in Mexico.
Yeah.
You think Texas has a lot of guns? Mexico has a lot of guns.
But I don't think that it would...
I don't think it's going to happen.
Ever come to that, honestly. Nah. I mean, I would be... Of course, I never thought that we would be here in our country. So, fool me once.
Never say never.
No, you can't anymore.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, honestly, I was talking about with a friend today. I said, in February, we never thought that we would be here in April. Like our nation would be here in April. So, I mean, who knows? This time next year, we might be. we might succeed. I have no idea. But with enough good old boys here in Texas, I believe that there would be a fight, definitely.
Yeah.
It would implode before it would, Yeah.
I don't know. You never know what's going to happen.
Crazy.
People are crazy. And think of all the crazy things that have happened on our planet in the last however thousands of years. Mm-hmm. People disagreeing over borders and boundaries and,
insanity.
Invasions and just,
Oh my goodness. You go through history and just see the insanity of lines of countries being moved and pushed.
Groups
and
of
America
people.
is still so young.
Yeah, we're babies.
So it's like...
But we're feisty babies.
We're not even 300 years old yet. So it's like to be 300, it's not, I mean, we've gone through our own wars here, but not in the last 100 years, like here.
Yeah.
Like on American soil here.
Right.
But anyways, who knows?
Who knows? I don't know. I think we could do it. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yes.
But I might be
we're capable.
We're capable. Oh, we could take care of business.
Yes.
You don't even know how many
good old boys. I think there's so many people that really honestly would vote it. If we had a vote, if that was a part of the election this November, I bet it would easily go through.
Yeah.
I bet it would easily go through.
Yeah. Probably. You think the federal government would let us go?
Not without a fight, because we have NASA.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Not without a fight.
I think not without a fight. It would be ugly.
There would be another accord or a peace agreement, or, you know, they would have to be like allies or something. We couldn't.
We control all of the satellites. Texas does.
So,
we got laser beams in the sky, y'all.
Freaking lasers.
Freaking lasers. Anyway, I don't know. Great question. Thanks, man.
That was fun.
Next question, Jeffrey Egan. Anyway, looking at those Volas on the wall behind you, I was wondering if that weird notch at the bottom of them gets in the way of the strap. It looks like the strap button is right there. It seems like it might get caught up in that notch.
Caught up in there.
Notch.
Caught up in there.
Caught up in there. Not really, honestly. Now, if you have a really sort of thick strap, so this is a wide, like 3-inch thick strap. So of course the strap edge is a pretty big. This is a pretty big strap connector. Most of them are not that big, but it fits right there. Let me demonstrate standing.
This is sitting.
This is sitting. This is standing. I'm standing. So the part of this strap does lay across the back edge of that notch just a little bit.
But not so much where it looks intrusive.
Yeah, but it doesn't really, it's just because it's a really wide strap. So if you had a super wide strap, I could see how that might happen, but it doesn't really impede anything.
No. It actually kind of lifts up your strap to kind of curve it over whenever it's over there.
Yeah.
Like a can opener.
I'm not in tune. But no. And that's a wider than most strap. Mm-hmm. And so it
works.
It works. So, nope. And always when I'm playing them, I tend to use a strap, even if I'm sitting down. And I've done little demos of these before. Yeah. Not a problem. Great question. It's hard to see. Yeah. Just looking at it, you'd think, is that getting in the way?
It looks very sharp.
Yeah.
But it isn't. It has a little bit of a cutaway, so I think that helps.
I like it. I'm not a T-style guitar guy particularly, but I like those. Mm-hmm. Great question, Jeffrey. Next question, Bubba Fang. #lockdown. Thank you both for what you're doing. I'm glad the kids comes first.
That's right.
#question. Will it take a few days to get things back to normal when this is all over? Wife and I was talking about it the other day and was wondering how long to get RNA music going again. God bless everyone. I'll be safe. Stay positive. #legend that is RNA. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Bubba Fang. Great question. All right. Will it take a few days to get things back to normal when this is all over?
No.
Okay. Good. I like your confidence.
I don't think so. I mean, well, I think because all of our students are spread out so much throughout the day. I mean, we'll probably get, hey, we're back. You come on in. You can come to lessons. Blah 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 blah. But I don't think it'll. I think it'll be more normal than we think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too much of a struggle to get.
I think people are ready to get back to their routines.
Yes, exactly. I think that it won't be so much of a, we really love for you guys to come back, because there's so many kids that are just like, when do we get to go back? I think they're getting frustrated with the lessons because they know that they need somebody sitting next to them. Having a teacher next to them is vital.
Yeah.
So, and the parents know that, because a lot of our parents have expressed many times, we're not musical, but apparently she is, or apparently he is. So they're like, we would have no idea what you're teaching them. So we have no idea. So I think that they would enjoy having that one-on-one too, and also having that not that all parents do this, but a lot of our parents take advantage of, not take advantage, but in a good way, of the time that they have to drop the kid off and go get something done.
They got 30 minutes to go,
pay a bill, run an errand, and it's
Walmart.
very vital. It helps the family unit a lot to have somewhere productive for their kid to go. So I think that having that open again will help the parents also aid in their returning back to normal. Mm-hmm. So I think that it'll couple together to get us all back on the same track.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense to me. I don't think for us it'll be hard because we've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
I've taught, I don't even know how many lessons I've taught.
Oh gosh.
In 10 years.
Your brain will break.
Yeah, it's too much to even think about. So the kid comes back, all right, let's go on. All right, lesson number 15, we're working on, hammer-ons and pull-offs. So let's, I've taught a lot of the same lessons just a million times. So I'm like,
right.
It's just there. It's like riding a bike.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we're still teaching during this lockdown. We still have Skype students. Mm-hmm. I'm still teaching some pre-recording videos for kids, but I'm pre-recording a video that I've taught this lesson 1,000 times. Mm-hmm. So I just turn on the camera and then teach the lesson, again. So I don't think it'll be hard for us to get back to normal as far as the routine of okay, it's time to do this. All right, now I got a piano lesson. Okay, now it's drum lessons. Okay, now I'll print this lesson for this kid.
Yeah, but I think, honestly, I would love to get back to normal where we are here, he's over there, I'm over there, we're answering phones and we have our routine back. Mm-hmm. Because it's been for this past, especially 2 weeks, I would say 3 weeks, honestly, because even the end of March, that's when it really kind of was nailed that we couldn't do it in person anymore.
Yeah.
Having okay, what do I do now? Oh wait, I did have a lesson, but we're not doing, that person's not doing lessons anymore. So, okay, what do I do? Having that, not, the routine I've had for years now is gone for the most part. And now replacing it with something different, because when you're home, I know for me, when I'm home, it's okay, well, I'm getting all this other stuff done. Oh, wait, what time is it? I have to go and get da-da-da-da-da. But when I'm up here, it's easy to get it done because you're up here.
Yeah. It's hard for me to work from home. When I go home, I don't work. Mm-hmm. I think I will. I'll work on this when I get to the house, or I'll edit this video, or I'll do this. I'll practice this guitar, or I'll write out this lesson curriculum, or I'll tab out this song for this kid. I'll just do it at home. Mm-hmm. No. When I go home, I'm home.
Yes. And he'll lay down once, and he's like, oh crap, why did I do that?
As soon as I lay down on the bed, it's it's over.
Yes. But getting back to that routine.
Daddy's not moving.
We get here at noon, and then we hit the ground running, answering emails until the students get here, and then getting back into that motion. I think we'll do pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially now that, because it's been really odd since we've been shut down. A lot more people are starting to notice us, I think. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be a benefit for us when we get back, because more people are going to want to stimulate the economy. We're going to want to have something for their kids to do, mm-hmm. and are going to want to have something for them to have a routine with. So I think it's going to help us, honestly. Yeah. I'm trying to think of this time as whenever honestly, it's just because it is whenever you're sick and you need to forcefully put that person in, a state of rest in order for when they come back, they're strong. It's like putting a bone in a cast, so when that bone gets strong, it'll be stronger than ever, So I think that's what this time is for us. We've really reevaluated a lot of things, mm-hmm. and we've had our feet be put to fire. Ryan has, especially. I've dropped the ball quite a bit. Because being at home, I'm trying to get so many things done that I have dropped the ball at home with, that now I'm trying to catch up, and now I'm actually catching up, so now it's going to be a little bit easier for me. But because he's always talked about doing video lessons and having a library of videos, so whenever kids miss out, they can just get a video.
Yeah,
so it's been really this kind of multi-folded blessing opportunity, weird.
Yeah.
Matrix of an existence. I don't even know what to call it. It's just so weird. But I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I think so.
I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna pause it because it's about to die anyways. We're using the Canon camera DSLR, and after about 28 minutes, it just shuts off on its own. Yep. So I gotta stop it and then restart. Anyways, whatever we were just saying.
But we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And
go ahead.
This is a good time to point out. I want to say thank you to the very generous YouTube guys out there. You guys who are been following us for a long time. Y'all brought up the idea a couple of weeks ago of a scholarship for some of our students, because we do have some students whose parents lost their jobs completely. Parents whose work schedule, they still have their jobs, but it's been cut back drastically to where it's almost like they lost their job. And so, of course, the first thing you cut out of your family budget is non-essentials, I guess, which, music lessons is kind of a luxury item. It's not food and groceries. It's not electric bills. It's not, gas bills and food. It's kind of a bonus thing. So of course they're going to cut that out of their budget first, even if they don't want to. But nobody wanted to lose their job or get laid off or get sick either. So you guys have stepped up to the plate. Multiple of you. I don't know if I want to call their names out, if they want to remain anonymous or not. But
we'll give you a shout out the next one. If you say you don't mind, then we'll do it.
Yeah, we don't. I know some people prefer to give things anonymously because they're not looking for whatever. They just out of the goodness of their heart.
You know who you are.
But you all know who you are, and we know who you are. And the parents may not know your name, but what we've told them is, hey, we have some of our YouTube family has decided to step up and help out parents who need help and that want their kids to stay in their music lessons during this crazy time. And so several of you guys have done that, and it's just crazy. So I can't say thank you enough. The parents of the kiddos, are
blown away.
They are amazed that someone in another state or another country completely would care about their kid in small town Texas having music lessons. So that's tremendous. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You are legends, literal legends, literally keeping the music alive. Literally.
Yes, you are.
Literally. So thank you so much. And next question. Big Johnson, #lockdown. With most of the country sheltering in place, have you seen Paul Stanley's videos from Kiss?
No,
I don't know any other Paul Stanley out there. He's recording videos from home to Kiss fans. Paul is playing acoustic guitar and giving some great advice to stay home. I have not seen those.
No, I haven't.
I have not.
I don't follow him. So I would never, my circle would never cross the circle's path unless I'm on his page.
You're not in the Kiss Army. No, I don't think I have seen that.
I think that's cool.
I know there are really a lot of musicians doing kind of stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
there's people
everybody's doing that
at home. My dad is texting me, telling me he got dinner. He doesn't need me to bring it to him. That's awesome. Great because he broke his ankle.
Yeah,
being crazy.
And he's ornery.
And he is ornery. Ornery. How many of y'all know what that means?
Ornery.
Ornery. Y'all know
the
definition of ornery. Not Henry. Ornery. Yeah, lots of musicians doing that kind of stuff. I have not seen any of Paul Stanley's. I have a friend who's like a major Kiss fan.
Yeah. Major
Kiss fan. And I want to say I feel like he shared something on his Facebook of like Paul Stanley, because that vaguely rang a bell. But I've been so busy, trying to keep up things going for our students. I haven't had much time to. I really haven't even gotten on Facebook that much.
Like, he does like a quick scroll, checks notifications if anybody's messaged him, and then he's just like,
I'm falling down on my Instagram.
Time to make the donuts.
My Instagram game. I have not. If you don't follow Arnie Music on Instagram, you should. But I haven't posted anything.
Yes.
Consistently.
I'll start doing it for you.
Consistently in the last few weeks. I keep thinking I need to, but I'm just like, I could too many things on my brain, and I forget to do. I'll even take a picture of like I'm Skyping a kid, like I'm playing piano and he's got a piano and I got the computer. Like, hey, we're doing Skype lessons. I'll
I have an idea for an Insta story.
Snap a little picture, and then I'm like, I gotta remember to share that, and then I don't.
Yes.
So, really, tell me the idea.
No, I'm not going
It's
to.
a secret. All right, you gotta follow RNA Music on Instagram.
Find out because I'm gonna do it today.
She's gonna help me out.
Yes.
With the Instagrams.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Johnson. We should. If you're a Kiss fan, go check out Paul Stanley. But if you're a Kiss fan, you probably already are. So I'll tell you what, though, he's a good singer. Like for what he does, and for the Kiss stuff, like he's actually a really good vocalist. Even in his later years as an elder statesman of rock. Next question, Jeff T. #lockdown. I play guitar, but thought about trying to play bass now and then. What would be a good one to start with? I have good guitar, so I prefer a decent bass as opposed to a cheap starter. All right, Jeff. Well, you could get a Fender P bass or Fender Jazz bass, or kind of just the standards. You can't go wrong with one of those. We are big Schecter fans here, and dealers, of course. But I have to say, I like Schecter basses, and you can get one that's not crazy expensive. That's a really good bass.
Right.
The Bitter Bass Man, Paul, has bought a plethora of Schecter basses from me.
Has he a plethora?
A plethora. Well, he sold a few of them.
Oh, okay.
He bought them, and then he'll sell one or two there, and then he's got a 4-string one that he got that he loves.
Yeah.
That is probably like $399. Like, I mean, he's got like a nice one. Like he's got neck through, I forgot how much they were back in the day, but like a swanky, like top of the line, back in the day, top of the line Schecter bass that was real expensive. And honestly, he plays his more affordable one, like this $400 Schecter bass. He plays the crap out of that.
Right.
And I have a student who got the Stealth model. Check out the Stealth, the Studio Stealth. It's all black. Everything's blacked out. Super cool. And she put like bright neon green strings on it. It looks awesome, actually. The DR color strings. And I'm like, let me see that.
It's pretty cool.
And so I would get it from her
cool
to show her something. And I'm like, this bass is great. I'm like, I want one for me. I mean, Nicholas, our son, has a couple of Schecter basses.
Right.
Go figure. But they're great. I like the Studios personally, and they have like a P bass kind of. They have some Fender style basses that they make that look really good. I've been eyeballing a couple of those, but the Studios are awesome. So I don't think you can go wrong with that. A fairly significant chunk of Schecter's sales is their basses, which is unusual. Most companies, I mean, they sell a buttload of guitars and like 2% of their sales might be basses. Right. Schecter, it's like 30% of their sales of instruments is basses. So they do a good job. Slap. Is that really a slap? Or is that just I'm putting my hand down?
I don't know.
Wonder if I'm going to catch that on the edit. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of great brands out there. Rolling. I think if you're very traditional, you would maybe pick out a Fender bass. But if that's not really your style, check out the Schecters. You get a lot of bass for your money with Schecter. A lot of bass
for your buck.
A lot of bass for your bucks. Thanks, Jeff. Great question. Next question, Ed Pack. Would you, as a pilot in the Star Wars universe, prefer to fly an X-Wing or a Y-Wing?
Ooh, why?
What guitar would you pack along for those trips? What guitar would I take in my X-Wing or Y-Wing? Good question. That's right. That would probably be the most Star Wars looking
makes more
guitar.
Sense because it's a letter.
You're flying V. You're a genius. I love you so much. All right. X-Wing. Would you be an X-Wing pilot or a Y-Wing pilot?
Oh, gosh. Which one's the Y-Wing?
It's the one with the 2 long engines. It looks like a Y. It's got 2 long... Oh, my gosh.
The one that has a long thing in the middle like that, and it has that? It's like that. The boys have one?
No, I have never had a Y-Wing toy.
Oh.
I will tell you that much. I have had a couple of X-Wings and a few TIE Fighters. Why wasn't
Y-Wing Legos. Ooh, we should get a Y-Wing Lego set.
Why wasn't the TIE Fighter one of the options? Why do you assume we would be rebels? She'd probably fly a TIE Fighter.
I sure would.
That one or the X-Wing. The Y-Wing is a workhorse starfighter, has been in use since the Clone Wars, used for dogfights and for bombing runs against capital ships and ground targets. Y-Wings are often overshadowed by newer models such as the X-Wing and the A-Wing. Why wasn't A-Wing an option? A-Wings are lame.
I would probably do an X-Wing. Only because
they're the coolest?
Only because that's, in my mind, that is all I have nostalgia for. I don't have any nostalgia for the Y-Wing. But practically, for a practical combat use, I would choose the Y.
Why is that?
I see what you did there.
I did not do it on purpose.
I think because it looks like you could probably, I don't know if this is true for its model way it is, but it looks like you could jettison the front half of it off and maybe save yourself. But with the X-Wing, you're toast. There's nothing really you can actually...
You have a better eject system in the Y-Wing?
Yes.
It doesn't detach.
Well,
but
I think it does.
Yours would be a custom model.
It would.
You would customize it to where you could detach the pilot cockpit.
I would get all the 3PO units and the R2-D2 and all those little droid pilot androids. I'm like, okay, listen, we're going to get together. You're going to talk to him. And you're going to talk to him. We're going to build something.
We're going to fix this.
We're going to fix this. And I'll get Chewbacca to help me because he's an awesome mechanic. And yeah.
Because Han's a terrible mechanic.
I would jack it up. I would pimp my ride.
Pimp my Y-Wing. All right. Great.
And I would put reflectors on the back end of it so that if I flip towards a star or a sun, I could blind the lot inside the cockpit of the Star Destroyer.
Okay.
And then my cohorts can come in and kill everybody. That's what I would do.
Okay. I'd fly an X-Wing. If those are my choices, Y-Wing or X-Wing, absolutely X-Wing all day, every day. Because it's awesome.
I like the way they sound.
You got 4 times the weaponry.
Yeah.
Because you got 4 blasters.
I think there's bigger bombs on the Y-Wing.
X-Wing does not carry bombs.
I think what the Y-Wing does.
So the Y-Wing is a bomber and a fighter. So it can you'd be dropping bombs.
Yes.
The X-Wing only has proton torpedoes.
Which is fine.
Not photon torpedoes.
Right.
Proton. So you got torpedoes.
Right.
You got missiles with your X-Wing.
Now I have to go back and watch like the first couple movies.
I'm just saying.
So I can see the Y-Wing.
A Y-Wing did not blow up the Death Star.
No, the Force did.
No, proton torpedoes did.
Yes, using the Force.
From an X-Wing. X-Wings are just cooler. They're just awesome.
Actually, TIE fighters are pretty
There's some pretty rad TIE fighters. Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
Darth Vader's TIE
the Interceptor.
Ridiculous.
That's probably actually what I'd fly with, like a TIE Interceptor, because those are sweet.
Yeah.
Those are super sexy.
Yes.
So there you go. Nerd out for a little bit. What? And we'll open it up. You can fly any Star Wars vessel you want. Well, if you can fly anything you want, I'll be like, I want a Star Destroyer.
Okay, exactly. This is like a Star Destroyer.
Want Darth Vader's Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
it's like,
mamma-jamma.
It's so huge. It's like, yeah, that would be my ship. I would just have a Death Star. That would be my ship.
Yes.
I'm going to fly my Death Star.
With a big chair, like with a dome on top. It's just like, and
like
a lawnmower.
I could shoot the laser, the planet killing laser, just boo boo.
Like Pac-Man. It'd open up.
I could end this COVID-19 thing right now with my Death Star.
Yes.
I would also end the entire planet, but we would wipe out the disease. So
yes, but see, you can transplant everybody onto the Death Star.
I could transplant all the Texans that I wanted.
Move to Texas fast.
All the Texans could live on the Death Star, maybe.
Oh my gosh, you're so dark.
Probably not all of them, just a few of them.
Yeah.
The important ones, my friends. Thanks for the question, Ed. Next question. And final question.
Yay!
Joe McCarthy.
Yes.
I was about to say one of my favorite viewers, but I don't want to say that because that would
You just
imply that I don't like
You're
any
still
of
going.
those.
Yeah.
But Joe's great.
Yeah, Joe's great.
Joe's a wonderful supporter of RNA music.
He is. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, man.
Joe.
Ryan, have you had an opportunity to play a Schecter Solo II Custom? If so, how would it compare to a LP or a Cronus? And how thin is a thin C? Stay safe and healthy. Hashtag KTMA, hashtag lockdown. Oh, man. Joe, I have not actually played a Solo II Custom. I've played a Solo II Hellraiser, because we had a Solo II Hellraiser that we got in for one of our students, actually. She still has it. She'd bring it to her lessons, and I'm like, every time she'd bring it, I'm like, that's a cool guitar. Good for you. Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. I was going to say it's Aaliyah, right?
I was about to say Ayla, but I'm like, it's not Ayla.
Nope.
Dang it. Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Got the Solo II Hellraiser. Because she's kind of a Hellraiser.
She is.
A little bit.
Awesomely so.
In a good way. No, I haven't, but I have, ever since they came out with the Solo II Custom, I have wanted one deeply, passionately. I've been eyeballing these Solo II Customs. Maybe not passionately, but like. Anyways.
Where are my ukes again?
They're at the Kala headquarters warehouse. Same place where my Solo II Custom is, the Schecter warehouse. I haven't literally put my hands on one, and I don't know how much different the Custom is from just the Hellraiser. I would imagine they're very similar, but the Custom, well, the Hellraiser has 24 frets, and the Custom is 22 frets, so it's much more spec'd out like a Les Paul would be. So, but if my Solo 6 Custom, which I have, is any indicator, and it is very much spec'd out to be similar to the Les Paul, same scale length, 22 frets, all the specs, I would assume it's fantastic. So I've been eyeballing the trans black top, so it's black, transparent flame top, and then the back and the sides are all natural wood. It's like, oh, it's so great. I'll have to show you a picture. And you'll be like, that's beautiful, Ryan. You should get one for the store. And I don't know how thin the thin C is. Unless one of mine already has a thin C, then I could go compare it. But it's hard to... Does the Hellraiser Extreme have a thin C? I don't know. One thing that Schecter does do, though, is on their website, you can go pick out, the particular models, and you go look under the specs. They do a pretty good job of laying out all of the specs. The nut width, the neck profile, radius, fretboard radius. They usually have that, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll have to go look at it because, yeah, I like them.
Yeah,
I like them a lot. You don't see very many videos. That's the other thing. Is like I should get a Solo II Custom just to make a video about it because not very many channels have videos about the Schecter Solo II Custom. I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
I like my Solo 6s that I have. That's what I was playing today in some Skype lessons. But, you should get one. We'll find out, Joe. Just order one. We'll get it, and I'll shoot a video, and then I'll send it to you. And
the truth comes out. The truth comes out.
Schecter master plan. So.
Achieved.
All right, and that's all the questions for this week. That was a double slap. I did not do it on purpose.
Right.
And all right, if you watched this whole video from beginning to end, I have no idea how long this one is.
Who knows?
Probably long, but you are super awesome.
Yes, you are.
And so we have our secret hashtag of the day.
Hashtag.
That if you'll write that hashtag in with
Yes.
your question and your comment, we'll know that you watched this whole video beginning to end, and we will bestow upon you legendary status. And that hashtag of the day is what?
Y-Wing.
Hashtag what? That doesn't sound right.
Yes.
I really feel like it should be hashtag X-Wing. But I deferred to you and I gave you the option. So I guess we're stuck with it. Man.
No.
Hashtag Y-Wing. And if you'll leave that with your question and or comment, that means we know that you watched this whole video. And that's our own little way of gathering some analytics data. And we think you're awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much. Please do that. And if you have a question and comment for next week, please leave it below. Go check out the link to our Teespring store if you want to get some swaggity swag. We got some leggings for the ladies in your life. Get some RNA leggings. Get some RNA tank tops. Get an RNA cuppy cup. Cuppy cup. I need to redesign the cuppy cup. Yeah. Because the logo doesn't really fit on it very good. Yeah. I need to buy one for myself. Yeah. So I could use it. It needs to be bigger. It should be Texas sized. But yeah. But yeah, show your support that way. And thank you guys so much. And we will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Most importantly, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
Music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation of X-Wing pilots. Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Y-Wing.
V-Wing.